Monte Carlo. In all its splendor.
Well, what an incredible day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
For having a look around.
Fantastic.
That's DC down there, right? The boat.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh.
Princess Charlene as well on board. DC will be worried about his hair.
It's blowing up.
I think they're having fun.
It's very beautiful here. It's one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world. My father was a very big fan, and so we used to watch it on television, and of course seeing this every year is amazing. Just by looking at the drivers you can feel the tension, and it's so exhilarating.
Last year was meeting DC on the track of the drive around. So
It's become such an iconic track. What did it feel like to win here, Mark?
for me to win here was one of the biggest highlights of my life and my career. You've certainly got a testing track here, and it hasn't changed a great deal in a good way because it's got consequences for the driver. This is the one the drivers want to win.
Is that our old friend Eddie Jordan's boat over there? Shall we swing by and say hello to him?
Great.
EJ! Sorry.
No.
He's deaf as a doorknob. Eddie!
DC! Your Highness, lovely to see you.
Would you like to join us for some lunch?
I'd love to come. Where are we going?
Yacht Club. Do you want us to come alongside and give you a lift?
As gorgeous as that boat may be, I'm going to make my own way, thank you.
Perfect.
Thanks for the invite.
You know he's completely mad.
What the hell? That... You see Eddie Jordan down there?
Is that him?
Your Royal Highness?
Oh my gosh.
What is he on?
It looks like a water bike.
A water bike?
Ahoy there. Your Highness,
Hi.
what a pleasure.
By the way, DC, where's Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie decided to make his own way in.
Yeah, he's gonna be one.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well,
Thank
Prince
you.
Albert, Princess Charlene, thank you so much for joining us. It truly is an honor to have you with us here on Channel 4. The pleasure is ours. I thought we could begin by His Serene Highness telling us the importance of this weekend of racing here in Monaco to your principality.
You know, it's the most important weekend of the year, not only in terms of sporting activity and sporting excellence and celebrating that, but it's so ingrained in our DNA now. It's hard to imagine a year without a Grand Prix.
This has been your life for such a long time.
Apologies.
Oh.
Apologies, I'm late. But I had an important function to. Your Highness.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice to see you. Monsignor?
Nothing like making an entrance.
Outrageous.
I'm sure Mark.
I was mid-question. Have a sit down.
Oh, thank you.
I was saying that it's an incredible place to be just to visit, but this has been Prince Albert's life for such a long time. And what was it like growing up here?
My earliest memories of the Grand Prix date back to the 60s when I was 6 or 7 years old. My first Grand Prix trackside was Graham Hill. It's just been such an incredible atmosphere to grow up in.
We had this wonderful chance with your beautiful wife to come in by boat and celebrate the relationship Monaco has with the Mediterranean. I've now just, the pennies dropped on why you said Eddie was going to be part of my team on the bicycle challenge for your foundation. You've kicked him off, haven't you?
Well, Eddie, if you're going to be on my team, you're going to have to be pedaling a bit faster.
It would be indeed an absolute brilliant honour. I would be delighted.
Princess Charlene, I want to get back to the racing, and I'm intrigued. Do you enjoy the racing? Do you get to socialise with the drivers? Do you enjoy that?
Well, when we have a moment, yes, we get to meet some of the drivers. We have a cocktail at the palace, and some of the drivers come to obviously pay the respects to the prince and the family. And yeah, it's pretty social.
What you do for the whole event and the drivers is second to none.
Are they well behaved?
Usually,
Usually.
except for this guy here.
I apologise, sir. I
The
tried my
exception
best.
to the rule. Can you give us an insight into your role here, in the sense you get to meet all these incredible drivers, legends of the sport, Graham Hill, Ayrton Senna. Have you got any gossip for us?
The one who had the most defining character and showed the most determination was probably Ayrton Senna. He showed the most intensity and the most drive to do well.
Relentless pursuit of winning and not accepting. Even when Alain Prost was closing on him, he famously crashed in, he entered the tunnel and walked back to his apartment. So there's so many stories around this place, which those onboard footage shots of him manhandling the McLaren around the streets of Monte Carlo is just legendary archive, isn't it?
It makes it into folklore material, just so historic. And you're talking about Senna, you know, and the Prost situation. There's so many stories that you can go back in time. And I think that's what makes this place so special.
It's just a wonderful sporting event, and the checkered flag was invented here.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
The checkered flag was invented by one of the officials at the Automobile Club.
What was it?
And then it was
his name
adopted
Mr. Checker, or was it Mr. Flag? Did he get to...
Your Royal Highnesses, may I propose a toast?
Okay.
Here's to a hopefully fantastic weekend of racing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.